This eyes is for the Lord. It will not look at anything lustful on the internet. You're on YouTube, they try to bring something, you take off your face and change it. Because you are a child of covenant. Every part of your life has been covenanted to God. Job said, I made a covenant with my eyes. How then will I find myself thinking upon a maid? Because if you look, you will think. If you look, you will think. So look at that guy, then you look. Before you know it, the thought process begins. And from thinking, after you have thought and it has been fully consummated, you will act. Because as you think, so you are. Your thoughts controls your action. There is a strong bond, a strong connection between your thoughts and your actions. And one of the things that powers you into thinking is what? Looking. It says, I've made a covenant with my eyes. How then shall I think upon a maid? How then will I give myself to a woman? How then will I give myself to thinking about a young man who wants to distract me from my journey? God forbid. These eyes have been covenanted. There is discipline upon my eyes. You know, Jesus said something powerful in the book of Luke 11, 34 to 35. Luke 11, 34 to 35. Jesus said something very powerful. He said, if you can discipline your eyes, and it is focused on me, he said your body will be full of light. He said, because the key to your light is what? Your eye. Are you here with me? Makaboliata. You know, today's teaching is so strong. You need to sit, meditate. The light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when your eye is single, that is when it is focused on one person, which is who? Jesus. It says thy whole body also is full of light. But once your eyes become compromised, once it becomes evil, once it becomes corrupted, it says thy body will be full of what? Darkness. If you don't watch your eyes, you will not escape corruption. If you don't discipline your eyes, you will not escape corruption. Men in the Old Testament knew this. So you find a man like Job saying, I have made a covenant with my eyes. You that you are a New Testament believer, you should know better. You should do what? You should know better. Show me my scripture. It says the light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when your eye is single, thy whole body is full of light. But when your eye is evil, thy body also is full of darkness. Next verse. Everybody let's go. Take heed therefore that the light which is in thee be not darkness. And how will you arrive at this point? Because it starts with the eye. If you give your eye to that which pertains to light, you'll always have light. You'll be full of light. Say, but if your eyes become evil, you will arrive in darkness. Show them that verse 34 in the NLT. Hear this. The eyes is, if not discipline, can be a major transaction point for sexual immorality. If you can gain this wisdom today to discipline your eyes, you will go far in life. Of the 3 points of temptation, there are 3 points of temptation: the lust of the flesh, the pride of life. You have one, the lust of the eyes. Every temptation falls into any of these 3. Any temptation, you know. When they say Jesus was tempted at all points, those are the 3 points: lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh, pride of life. You see, the pride of life can come in different types. The lust of the eyes can be also, you just see a latest phone and covetousness fills you and you want to get it by all means. The eyes. If you can discipline the eyes, you'll go far. Are you with me? If you can discipline your eyes, you will not be under pressure. My sister in white, you will not be under pressure. The reason why a lot of sisters, a lot of ladies, young men are compromised today is because of the pressure that they came into, or by after having not disciplined their eyes. A lot of boys, young men that are into internet fraud, or it's no longer even internet whatever, it's now rituals coded in internet fraud. You see, the reason why they are into that is because they saw with their eyes. They saw the bling blings and the flashy things, and then their friend told them, you see, and now they don't mind to kill, because if your eyes is not single, you will arrive darkness, says Jesus.